Damn it, Oru! And I love spunk.
Hello, everybody. Welcome. Oh my god, cat's making noise. Right. So yeah, the start screen's broke. I don't know why. Just turns out like a little tick and untick, and it started again and did its thing. I have no idea what was going on there. But anyway, hello, welcome everybody. I hope you're doing well. Welcome to the new overlays. I mean, this of course is still an old one, but I thought it would do, you know. Is that music too loud? Let me just crank that down a bit more. Yeah, there we go. That should be okay. Right. Anyway, welcome everybody. I hope you're doing well. I think I've said that already. That's standard response. Radical, thank you for stopping in. DD, hello. Always good to see you. Todis, of course. Thank you for the redeems as well. Yeah, thank you everybody. Of course, me, Tina, for lurking. Thank you. Your wife bear. That's everybody, isn't it? Yes it is. Oh, wifey got second. Wow, in there. But yeah, we are playing more Syberia. So we are in a new location that Oscar doesn't want to leave the train for because apparently the weather. I don't know what he was built for. I mean, we know his legs are made of wood. I don't know what the other problems are, but you know, never mind. So yeah, I mean, we basically know what we're doing, don't we? We were all, yeah, we've just moved on to a new area. I cannot for the life of me remember what it's called, but whatever. I love these little funny emotes. What is this one? Oh, it's an Avuza one. Nice. So yeah, I hope you all had a good weekend. Apologies for not streaming yesterday. I was actually, health-wise, I was feeling all right. I just had a really sort of crummy day. I sort of woke up feeling shit, so I was like, you know, I was just like, meh. I always feel like that's going to come across in the stream, you know, if I'm not all that happy and so on. So, oh, thank you, Didi. It's very kind. So I just, you know, there's no point passing that on. So I'll just take a day off or whatever and just come back feeling a bit more positive. And that was it. So that's here we are today. Oh, blimey, it is warm today. The temperature is not that hot, ultimately, but it's very muggy. It's overcast, and I was saying to the wife, you could practically see the moisture in the air, despite the fact that it's not raining. It's just real. Oh, it's very impressive. So, whew. But anyway, we've got a couple of hours, and we're going to play some very chilly looking Syberia. So let's cut to that. There we go. Back in with the noise. I may actually have to turn this down in my headphones thinking about it. It's apparently a very windy location here. Right, okay. So yeah, Oscar won't leave the train. We have no idea what the place looks like. That's the only location I've been to here. So let's just start looking around, see what we have to offer. We've got to find another way to wind up the train somehow. Which I would like to think is in line with the train, no more dragging it around. Wind up train with the clockwork nonsense. Water is wet, yeah. Well, he wouldn't survive today, definitely. Oh yeah, and I forgot we can run everywhere. Hey. Oh, and is this a new gate in the way? Why are there all these walls and gates everywhere? I'm saying that before I've actually seen it, thinking about it. This could be completely unrelated to gates. Yeah. I mean, it makes sense it's a ladder, but I'm surprised she didn't mention anything about it on the way. Oh, it's not a gate. It's just like another... Oh, it's like some kind of observation tower that straddles the track. And there is nothing here. Oh, wait, crap. You can't... I forget. It doesn't highlight. Oh, we found a new... There's a new music cylinder. We found that automatically. Cool. Oh. What the hell? Ah, this winds up the train by the looks of it. And yeah, it's some kind of... It's got swappable hands for digging, hammering, and scything? I don't know why we'd want to do that. A red button. I noticed that when we were climbing up its leg. And a handle. Nice. Turn train into mech? I hope so. That would be awesome.
If that's going to work, it looks like something's missing.
Yeah, I should probably handle. Okay, that was a bang in the background. What was that? Oh. Squeaky headphones. Could have actually been the neighbour. I forgot about that. He often works in the back garden, and I was just like, what? I thought it was something downstairs instead. Oh. You know, for some reason I thought this was going to be, like, need to be powered. Like, there'd just be more to it than putting the handle in. Cruel Angel's Thesis. Cruel Angel's Thesis. What's that from? I know One Winged Angel. Oh, you is not like the laptop of it. Okay, fair enough. Cool down, everything okay. Calm down. Health also, sorry. DM's right, as I said hello. I missed everything so far. No problem, don't worry about it. It is cooler. It has been cooler the last couple of days, but oh, that's the Evangelion theme, right? Of course, that makes sense. Yeah, it's been a few degrees cooler, but I was saying that today the sort of it's getting muggy. It's overcast and very very it's practically like steam outside, it feels like. She had to wind up for that step. I guess you want to make sure you don't just go collapsing into the void. But why are we here? Oh, to look through a hole. Of course. Hydrate. Oh, thank you, Dee Dee. Num num num. Thank you. Ooh. I slurped down some noodles today, and that's about it. I don't think I haven't actually been drinking that much altogether. Why are we looking here? Do we... No. Well, we don't have anything in our inventory, so maybe something later comes up. The hole in the wall. Okay. Oh, wait. We probably have to keep going further forward. Decorated in... Yeah. See, look there. That looks like a thing we can do. But maybe not. Maybe it's completely unrelated. Let's go further forward? Yeah, that makes more sense. Okay. So we have to come back to that at some point, probably. But we can't even actually get down until we move it. Jesus. That's a little scary, isn't it? Oh, and now it works. Okay, cool. Colossus Crane. Yes. Yes, it is. See there. Driving from its midsection, thank you. We're just above the crotch. It's fine. I'll assume we can get down now and do a bit more exploring in different places. But now the train is wound up. Surely that's all we need to do to leave, isn't it?
I can't go that way.
Oh, really? We have to go all the way back to get down? Oh, that's inconvenient. Okay. Oh, good, and I can skip the cutscenes with the right click. There we go! Yeah. Wonder... Oh, so are these stairs are fixed? They're not connected to it. Okay, that makes sense. I mean, it explains it. Doesn't really make any sense.
Hey,
Wait.
you there!
Oh, for fuck's sakes. I bet he's stealing the mammoth and the train won't move without it. Son of a bitch.
Hey, listen!
Yes, it is. Or was that just to the git stealing our stuff?
That door is locked. I've got to find another way around.
God. Okay. Just echoing game. I see. Yes, yeah. I thought that might be it, but just in case, you know, we're always here to listen if you want us to. Oscar, did you even vaguely try to prevent someone stealing shit from the train? You're telling me they couldn't build a security automaton as well? All this luxury. Actually, where is he? Oh, wait, no, this is all here. So what did he take?
My God, Oscar!
Oh.
Oscar, talk to me!
Oh, God. Also, he doesn't breathe, so why is he muffled? Surely it just sounds the same but quieter.
Are you
because it'd be
okay?
covered up.
Why, it is absolutely inadmissible, intolerable, and
They steal his hands.
indescribable.
Oh, God.
I have been attacked.
What do you mean you've been attacked?
My hands! I no longer have them. They have been stolen.
My God, you
They
haven't got
took
your
my
hands! But
hands.
who did this? What's going on here?
We can be sure of one thing, Kate Walker. That this heinous crime was committed by a barbarian. A dysfunctional individual whose behavior lacks
Yeah.
all finesse.
Did you get a look at your attacker? Tell me exactly how it happened.
I was standing here polishing up my metalwork.
Oh, yeah.
I was just
In the
thinking
bedroom.
that with all the dust in the air, it would be a good idea to...
Oscar!
I was very busy, and I suddenly felt two powerful arms grab me from behind and tie me up before I
Powerful?
had the chance to defend myself. I wanted to call out, but my attacker gagged me before I could emit the slightest sound.
Really?
Then he dismantled my hands with a terrifying pair of pliers. It was horrible.
I can believe it, my poor Oscar, but did you see him?
He was a real barbarian, I tell you. He had bloodshot eyes, steel teeth, and brown scaly skin.
The fuck are
And
you
he
talking
emitted foul odors. He was a monster, Kate Walker. A real
they took the-
monster. And he had a weapon.
Oscar, please calm down. Everything's going to be all right.
No, hands, not hands. Is it even worth asking him? He's just given us everything, isn't he? So...
Right, I'm done. Take care of yourself, Oscar.
Good luck, Kate Walker. And don't forget me.
hands, everything is not all right. Yeah. Right, I'm done. Take care of yourself. I can't imagine he has anything else to tell us. Oh, wait. Pliers. But if he does have anything else to tell us, I cry bullshit. Because, absolutely what would be the point? Oh, maybe the pliers can help us on that hole in the wall. We'll have to see. First of all, for the sake of it, let's do this now. Watch this. This would be the message from Hans, I guess.
My dear brother,
What joy to have news of you after your long silence during the war years. So, you're working for the Russians now. I tell you, we've been hearing some worrying stories about them here. Just your description of that dingy factory makes me cough. But it's so good to hear that your talent is being recognized for its true value, and that your automaton creations are taking the place of workers for all those menial jobs. I'm so proud that Vorarlberg automatons are making such a contribution, even if it is small, to the improvement of people's lives.
Meanwhile, back in Valladolid, we've been licking our wounds after the war years.
Valladolid?
Some people have returned, others not. Life is slowly coming back, but it's taking time. All my love, Anna.
Why is she so American? Grew up in a... Wait, was it... Is it northern France or Belgium? I can't remember. Don't lick your wounds, it's not hygienic. It depends, though, actually. I mean, we're sort of programmed to lick cuts and stuff, aren't we? Because it's antiseptic. Oh, not completely antiseptic, but it helps clean the wound so it doesn't go manky. Middle of bloody nowhere. Fair enough. It's certainly not America. Not Valladolid. Sounds like a medication. Valladolid. Oh, we actually can't even get off that side of the train. Cool, okay. It's 2 stairs. You can do that forward, surely. Ooh, stuff. I like things to look at. Okay, apparently not that. Since we haven't zoomed in, I'm just going to assume this is a lever that does things. Are we going down into the mines? Gonna find some way up that way. Wait, we're getting a signal down here? The fuck?
Hello? Hello?
Kate, it's Dan.
Oh, fuck you, Dan.
Dan, is that you? I can't hear you so good. Dan?
Hey, Kate, let's talk. It's about the last conversation. Are you still mad at me? Come on, it's important.
Oh, fuck off.
Dan, you're breaking up. I'll try and call you when I get out of this mine.
You're lying? Kate, come on, what's happening? Listen, we've got to
We
talk.
really have.
Look, the line's just getting worse and worse. I'm hanging up.
Go back, you're still in the elevator. Well, yeah, but to be fair, we don't want to talk to Dan anyway. You bloody whining, childish piece of crap. It's all about him. All he cares about is, you're not keeping me in the loop. You're not thinking about me or doing what I want to do. It's like, fuck you, Dan.
If that's going to work, it looks like something's missing.
Well, yes, yeah. That would have been nice, but oh wait, just gonna try it now. Okay, just make sure. Unfortunately, they're not that committed to separating this relationship as we are, as anyone with a brain should be. Ooh. Even deeper and somehow less and less. No solution to this problem. We're going to be
It's
further
too dark
away.
to continue.
Hello?
I might lose my way.
Oh, okay. So we've got to find we've got to find something to turn the lights on somewhere. Okay. Let's work with the only 2 things we have. So I reckon we probably now use the pliers on that hole in the wall. That's what I'm going to go with. Doesn't look like there's anything else down here to interact with. Wait, hang on. Does she have anything to say about these boxes? They're explosives. No, she doesn't give a shit. Okay. Oliver, you mean Oscar? Oscar's leg as a torch. Just oh, we could. See, he doesn't need them. Sit him in the front and just... Oh, no, hang on. I bet there's going to be like some kind of... No, there can't be a ticket because he wasn't expecting to stop here. He can't be programmed to collect a ticket in some way he doesn't know exists, surely. So he's not going to say, oh, we need a permit to keep moving and you have to have your ticket. There's no ticket booth. So surely once we get the train going again, that's it, we're done. Better be. Still, he can hop around on one leg, it's fine. No need for ticket. Exactly. We could just reuse the old one. Just convince him. Be fine. Oh, the one great escape as they being able to skip those little cutscenes. Good, we can take a nap. Oh no, don't mention naps, I'm yawning already. I don't know why I start yawning so much, it's crazy. Alright. We can somehow use the pliers on this hole. It's a can opener? Sure. I'll take it. Go! Let's just, yeah. Keep looking for highlights, it doesn't do that. Might be something over there. Maybe not. Ooh. The hell? Spark plug? Looks like a person with their arms out, like a hula dancer or something. Do you know what it is? I've just realised. A voodoo spark plug, yeah. Sometimes the cursor looks like a zero, like a circle, when it's not. Sometimes it's a magnifying glass, and I can't tell because my real mouse is over the is over the handle. So you see, you know, a circle or a magnifying glass. I just perpetually see a circle. That's possibly what's confusing me sometimes. Because, see, like there, that's a magnifying glass. I can't see that because the handle is behind my regular mouse. I can only see it if I move it, and my mouse doesn't catch up in time. Right, okay. So occasionally I might need like that there. I didn't know that existed. Interesting. So I'll just look at the stream occasionally, it'll be fine. But why are we looking through these windows anyway? Do they actually show us anything? There's nothing here. Well, see if we can go outside.
I can't go that way.
Apparently not. Okay. So the spark plug may be the one thing we needed here. Okay. Wait. Well, it would seem my brain is in the gutter, but hard this morning. Because I did not read spark plug as having... Spark. Okay. I don't know how you skipped that, but sure. Rizolka, hello. How goes it? I hope you are well. We catch us playing well, as you know, Syberia. Everybody loves a spank plug. Oh, spank. Okay. I was going with a different kind of plug, sure. Spank makes more sense because that's easier to misread, whatever. Misconcept. That's not a fucking word. Jesus. But anyway, yes, how are you? I hope you're well. Hope your day has been okay and gone well. Oh, I can't skip it if she's climbing ladders, apparently. God damn it. Yes, yeah, we have two robotic people of sorts straddling the tracks. We get to drive between them. I had work. I have some aches. Oh, well, that's fair. Oh my god, who's
Yes?
this one?
Kate, can you hear me this
Oh,
time?
for fuck!
Yes, I can hear you just perfectly, Dan, but I can't talk to you now. I'm in
nice.
a real hurry.
I wanted to say sorry. I know I wasn't very understanding last time. I've been feeling a bit bad about it.
What part of we don't have time?
Okay, you're a real sweetheart, but I've got to leave you now. I'm not angry with you, so don't worry. I've just got to catch up to someone, and quick.
But Kate, this is really important.
No, it's not.
I'll call you back, Dan. I'm sorry.
It really isn't important. Just you going on about, I need to talk to someone. Get a fucking friend and wait until she comes home. Jesus. Right, I have to drive my mum around tomorrow. Oh, well, I hope your mum is all right. Oh, and Dee Dee, of course. Yes, I hope your mum is well as well. Doing better after last week, hopefully. Medical test. Okay, 5 feet. Yeah, exactly. Medical nap time. So I decided it was going to be help me to work around that. Yes, that's fair. Yeah. Well, I hope it's nothing too serious and it all works out in the end. Yes. Well, surely, well, of course, unless it starts really early. Maybe at least being off work and get a little lie-in, help those aches and pains get away. Oh. Switch. There we go. What the hell? Not sure that's how electricity works, but whatever. Going in and out of it, but it doesn't seem to be affecting her. Planning to do another treatment soon. Okay. Well, that sounds as good as it could be, all things considered, so I'm glad to hear that. Makes you find those chronic conditions. Oh, I see. Yeah, that's fair. Oh, well, again, hopefully that all works out as well. I apologise if I sound insincere or like a broken record. I'm trying not to sound like, you know, I'm trying not to sound like over-invested or sort of intrusive in any way, but you know, I do hope everything works out for everybody. It sounded like what the hell are we looking at here? Why is the TV? I don't know. I mean, it looks like this place hasn't even been used probably since the war, so God knows what a TV's doing in here. There's no way left or right, seemingly. Oh, yeah. These magnifying glasses? No, there are not. Okay. Pornhub, straight to the mind. That is not a way to increase productivity. Oh, maybe. Oh, wait. A lever? Another lever. Keep the
I
tools
don't
on.
need to do that.
When they said we need to start jackhammering, this isn't what I had in mind. There's another TV up here as well. Where does the signal come from? How else do you make a flat miner? Oh, and you find it? No, that's fine. Oh, wait, hang on. That, depends what kind of mining you really meant. How much? Yeah. See, I read that as ER. OR might be a little problematic. I don't know what we're doing here. I'm just pressing things that work. Oh, so that was here, despite the fact we didn't appear in that footage of any kind. If they knew we were going to be there to press the switch, they could have at least animated her in. It's not like they don't have the model. It's right there. Is this an organ? What the hell is going on here? Oh my. I don't know. And a person? Or is this an automaton? Who's real and who's not? Oh, it's an automaton. Okay. Wait. Are those Oscar's hands? Can we bloody interact in any fashion, please? Apparently not. Okay. Kate, you're useless. To give instructions to the robot, for sure. Flat miner, and the miner sings a flat miner. Right, yes. Okay, yeah. All about emphasis. It's from that, I see. That's fair enough. Down this way, then. See? Oh, wait, hang on. Maybe she was in the video, in the image, and I just didn't see her. Because she's really small there. Sorry to haven't included by me. I see A flat minor. Right. I mean, I understand where you're coming from, but without not emphasis. I mean, without any recognition of where it comes from. What is the word? Without context? That's the one. I can go all sorts of just read the word underage. All sorts of weird ways. Good news, we resolved the miners' strike. They've agreed to a 52-hour week with my live show band concerts during work hours. This place is like I won't say a maze because it's not confusing yet, but a majority of it just doesn't need to exist. Wait. Why are we taking this sign off the wall? It's the 70s. True, yes, yeah. God, I haven't listened to it in ages. Graham Gardner. It was Jack D, last I heard. Oh, because it was on the ladder. Wait, how did they screw it to a ladder? This entire area is just a massive what the fuck. Jack D's the host. But started by goodies and it still has Graham Gardner. Sorry, I see. Right, yeah. Okay. Sorry, I thought you meant Graham Gardner was the host. Sorry. And the panelist. Right. Fair enough. God. I think the last time I actually even heard it was just because the wife had it on in the background. It is funny, but it's just one of those I could never sort of seem to catch it because I don't go out of my way to listen to the radio that often. We only ever catch it when we're asleep, basically, because we put it on at night just to hear something. Oh my god.
Hey, you!
Person.
Who are you? Careful, I'm warning you. I'm not afraid of you, okay? What do you want? Why did you do that?
There must be some misunderstanding.
Because you reckon theft is all about misunderstanding, do you? Give me my hands back. Now!
Wonderful tonalship, yeah.
Your hands? And what are those on the ends of your arms? I can explain everything to you. You see, I'm no thief.
You broke into my train, assaulted my driver, mutilated him, and stole his hands. Apart from that, you are not a thief.
I have not stolen them, miss. Only borrowed them for a while.
That's called
You've
theft.
got to be joking.
Borrowing
I'm not
without
joking
consent
with
is
you,
theft.
miss. I would never take
Jesus
such
Christ.
liberties.
Well, I look for the Goon
They
Show back
belong
in
to
2008 and
Oscar,
spent most
my
of that
automaton
listening to during my
engineer.
work. Oh, fair
Why
enough.
did you steal them?
They are extraordinary. Real mechanical wonders. I
Exactly.
would never have been capable of designing such hands myself. Never.
So
Such workmanship.
you stole them.
Such precision crafting. It is incredible. Absolutely incredible.
And just because you like them, you decided to steal them?
Yeah, he's not.
I have
unfortunately.
only borrowed them, little missy.
That's not how this works, you bastard.
Temporarily, you understand? Of course, I shall return them to you when I don't need them anymore. You can...
Excuse me?
You see, these hands are all I need to complete my plan. At last, I can finish off my automaton pianist and fulfill my dreams.
He's an organist.
Everything is now in place.
And how will
see,
you use
I
them?
have converted this old, useless, stupid factory into a magical theatre.
Yeah.
As you can see, the furnaces, piping,
Yeah, exactly.
chimney stacks, they've all been converted into one gigantic organ. I will be able to accompany the world's greatest living singer. Now all I need is her...
don't talk to him. Take the pliers that are apparently, quite hefty and just bang him around the head with them. Beat him until he's unconscious, then tie him up and take the hands back. We were literally at where the hands are. Why don't we just take them? Why are we asking him any of this? He's not going to help us until he gets his way. Let's find a new place, yeah. Let's get his hands. Talk about low-hanging fruit. Doesn't end with unconscious. Well, doesn't usually, but we could try. It's a place to go.
I'm sorry, I can't make heads or tails out of your story at all.
Skin.
Without my engineer's hands, I'm stuck here, you see?
Everything I have designed, all that I have invented, everything is for her. Do you realize? Her. Oh, to hear her sing one more time here in my factory.
But who is she? Who are you talking about?
Helena. The one and only Helena Romansky. Her
Sure.
voice is so pure.
Do you sing? Yeah.
Like an angel. One day she came here to Comkolz.
Touch some clothes.
She sang here, you know, when our industrial city was in its heyday. Oh, so long ago now. It was almost unreal.
No,
it
Anna's
was
dead.
magical.
Helena
I
Romansky, I don't
remember
know
it
her.
like it was yesterday. Then, later, a long time later, she saved my soul. She saved my life and gave it meaning.
I literally haven't been listening
When
to
I
them
was
now.
told that the mining program was to be abandoned, that this industrial city was consigned
City?
to oblivion, that I, its director, would from then
Yeah.
on be nothing but a guardian of these rusting remains of a bygone age. That is when I first formed my plan, to bring Helena Romansky back to this factory. But this time, she would sing for me, and me alone.
And is she okay about this?
No, he's going to
Sure,
kidnap her. He's going to
sure.
borrow her as well.
Once she finds out that I have done all this for her, when she realizes how I converted this vast network of pipes and tubes to create one of the most impressive organs ever made, then, you know,
Is
this
that your
was
line?
no small achievement, miss. Once
10 minutes
molten
song,
iron flowed through here.
Sing about fucking in a
Now
game.
there wafts only beautiful melodies. But then I
Oh, yeah,
realized
exactly.
I had to make an automaton pianist.
Why?
I began to despair
Play it
that
yourself,
I
you
would
twat.
never create hands that were intricate enough. But then you arrived. So lucky, don't you think?
And you just happen to know
Yeah,
these
that
hands
must have
work.
been a happy coincidence for someone around here. So, when will this Madame Romansky come back? When do I get my hands back?
I don't know. Maybe someone should look for her.
What do you mean someone?
Tell
You're the
her.
one that wants her here.
Hey, why don't you go? The quicker you bring her back, the sooner you can carry on your business trip. Now, isn't that a good idea?
And you promise that once Helena has sung, you will give me back my automaton's hands?
I promise, my dear. You have my solemn word.
Well, I guess I'm going to have to believe you. Where should I go hunting for this singer then?
I have no idea. But for a woman of the world like yourself, finding her should pose no obstacle. Helena Romansky was a world celebrity, you know. I have collected many objects, souvenirs of her that I keep in a room. A shrine to her glory. It's like her own personal museum in a way. You
Dirty,
should
dirty
take
man.
a look.
Why not? Why not? All great people are, seemingly, in some way. Did it?
This whole story is completely nuts.
Tell her to never come here. Exactly. Okay. Right, okay. So when we got to Battenberg, or wherever we just left, it was inconvenient, but these people were just doing their job. So we had to try and navigate around the obstacles with sense and decency. I mean, you can argue it's nonsensical, but by the by, we had to work with them within the rules because we were being a reasonable individual. This man is insane. He has stolen our stuff, and we are trying to negotiate to get them back by some outlandish plan, all in the means of helping him so that he'll eventually concede to return the stuff. There is no law here. There is absolutely, probably no one even knows he is here at all. And he is a clear antagonist, not just an obstacle. He is actively against us. Just beat the man to death, take your hands back, and leave. And no one will be any the wiser. Why are we doing this? I don't get it. So, a few fingers. Yes, exactly. Exactly. There is no need to negotiate with this man. With that. Exactly. He hasn't even stopped us from just going to get the hands. Just chop the arms off the bloody pianist and take them back. Then run him over with a train or something. Tie him to the tracks. It doesn't matter. No one's here. No one cares. And he's clearly insane. Oh, I don't know. How is it getting power? I don't know.
Please, excuse me. I have to go now.
I've got to be honest, I don't want to talk to him anymore. So let's just... He's opened a thing. So let's go have a look, I guess. Off the the pianist. The organist. Not the penis. Quite a thing he's made, yeah. How did you do to my train? Yeah. What
It seems this monorail is controlled from somewhere else.
It's a monorail? Okay, whatever. Uh-oh. Yeah, anyway. That would be funny. I mean, mate, actually, it might be slightly freaky. You don't want... Wait. Like, a penis with hands comes up all sorts of images that aren't necessarily right. No, wait, sorry, that's the way out. Never mind. What is... oh, yeah, we have to look at these things. Edward Penis hands. Oh, no. Oh, no. It's a parody we don't need. Monorails from Brockway, Ogden, North Havenbrook. Put them on the map. Oh God! It surely exists. What the images? Edward Penis hands. Yeah. Oh, good. Young Helena Romansky's crystal clear voice moves amateurs and professionals alike gathered for the 9th Vic Bois d'Or. I cannot pronounce French. Probably a full production, probably. Festival in Brussels. The young Russian soprano. Right, yeah. Revelation of the event. She is an exceptionally talented singer. At the tender age of 20, Helena looks to have a very promising career ahead of her. At the age of 20, she looks like Dior. Ah, thank you. Dior. She looks like the old version, but with smoother skin. I mean, she's got the face of a witch, if you know, let's face it. Shorter E sound than you would... So it's not Dior, it's Dior? Or Dior? 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 Maybe that's what it is. Helena Romansky's finest numbers are collected here in this golden disc, millions of copies of which are being sold around the world. I find that hard to believe. Millions of copies of opera singing. 9th Voix d'Or. Ah, Voar. Voar de Or. No E pronounced. Do not D or. Remove the E. D. So D or. It's even older in the cover, yes, yeah. Hydrate, thank you, Dee. Or is that D? De or de boat. Thank you. Round core anyway, it's very handy, thank you. Yes, she does. She looks practically haggard there, let's face it. Oh, wait, hang on. Comrade Helena Romansky sings for the people. Her series of recitals with piano performed in the factories of the Great Republic. After Kiev, our diva arrives in the Komkolzgrad. Is that where we are now? Komkolzgrad? Ravishing Helena. It's seen here with the factory director, Comrade Borodin, and several admirers. All right. It'll be from the crinkles of the cover. But yeah, probably. Closer you... hang on. It's closer you remove the English E, but added a French E. It's D. Cut off. No vowel. As if you said do and remove the O, so D. D. Just D, not D. And you'd spell D, but the hard sound with the D, no vowel, and then or. D or. D or. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Be right back. No problem. Helena Romansky's success in Europe is assured. The great Helena Romansky, our nation's glory, appears and triumphs every night on Europe's most famous stages. Following from Milan, Paris and Vienna, Helena Romansky gave an exceptional recital in which her voice was even more powerful and moving than ever. Helena Romansky at this point is at the peak of her artistic career. That's a bit harsh to say at the time, isn't it? It's all downhill from here. Shut the door, you're letting the draft in. Exactly. That and her recitals that year are exceptional. High point in testimony to this greatness is her unforgettable interpretation of the Rigoletto, sung with her great friend, the Russian tenor Frank Malkovich. Let us not forget that the latter has recently decided to pursue his career in the United States. Is that the guy the mother is going to see, or sang with? Old woman Photoshop with old man, news at 11. Oh my god. Stick thing. Yesterday evening, adoring crowds filled out the Bolshoi to say their fond farewells to Helena Romansky, their diva, making her last ever public appearance. Romansky's revolutionized lyrical artistry, and her name has already passed into posterity. Through the well of emotions, her fatigue and illness, she merely managed to make a tearful thank you. She's... Why? Okay. So this guy wants her to come and sing at his factory, knowing full well that she's so sick she can barely say thank you. What pork in her for? Oh, not known at this address. Can I do any? Oh, next page. Sergei Borodin. Thank you. Pray forgive me such familiarity of tone. I have written to you so often and for so long now that I feel I have come to know you intimately through my correspondence. Wow, this is parasocial if I ever heard it. I hope if my previous letters have reached you that you share this feeling. No, I'm writing to you at this address for the 112th time. There's a restraining order. Exactly. This man is insane. He is clearly, like, just a stalker at least. Why are we vaguely even considering helping him? Hope that one day you will return there and you will find one of my letters. This one, maybe. I can only hope. It's just that I have so much to say to you, so much to share. What? You live in a factory in the middle of bloody nowhere. You've got nothing to say, mate. Nothing changes. My work progresses well. As I wrote before, the hardest part was to put theory into practice, but I'm gradually finding solutions to the problems and managed to add a whole host of fine adjustments. The grand organ is now nearly complete. I can't wait for you to see it, madame. I have transformed my factory into a crown, and I hope that you will be its jewel. He's gonna, like, if she ever came here, he would lock her in this room until she dies. At least the Phantom helped Christine get her to start. Yeah, she needed a stamp for return for a return. Well, it just says not at this address, so it's probably isn't a return letter so much as just return to sender. If the Phantom made Christine think her father had sent him to help her, I mean, at the same time, Christine, angels don't fucking exist. Yeah. Beauty, right, yes. Helena, I feel so close to you. You and you alone are all I think about. The more time that goes by, the more certain I become that one day you will visit me in this factory that is dedicated entirely to you. I have immense hope in my heart and am waiting your acceptance of my invitation. Yours, twatty twat face. Jesus Christ. Just, nope, none of this means a thing. Okay. Wow. All these dresses and nothing seems... Where did he get the dresses from? I mean, maybe we don't want to know, actually. And he's got more mannequins for more, as if that makes a difference. I feel... Surely this record player should mean a thing, but apparently not, so never mind. God, okay. This guy's absolutely insane. Okay, no doubt he's going to give us some kind of vital information or something, so let's just... we'll ask him about help, I guess. Maybe he'll mention the monorail and where we can go to fix that. If it's such a point, I really don't want to help this man, because it's just nonsensical.
Listen, obviously all this has been just one big misunderstanding.
We're going to get
So you're going to give me Oscar's hands back, and we're going to get out of your city immediately.
Out of the question. I must have these hands. That is all.
And what if I helped you to make some other hands just for your automaton?
Why should life be complicated when I already have what I need? And I very much doubt you are in any position to create such a perfect pair of hands.
Does it look like they're always screaming? The fact that the story, the biggest issue is the idea that a member of nobility would ever be allowed to marry a performer. I mean, I'm vaguely aware of the story of Phantom of the Opera, but I've never seen it. I don't know the full story. But is that... See, literally, I mean, before now, I would have said the only thing I really know is that he is scarred in a terrible accident, hides in the, amongst the opera house, I guess. She is a great singer. He loves her because of it. That's probably it, actually. Thinking about it, that's probably all I know. Movie story, play story, and book story have slight differences between them. Right, okay, yeah. Same time, I think Christian must have some nobility in her blood because she knew Raoul as a child. He spent time at her house. What? Murdered a few people? Oh, right, yeah, sure. Maybe more. She spent time at his house while his father was hired as a professional musician. Blimey, this is way more complicated than I thought it would be.
I'm sorry, I can't make heads or tails out of your story at all. Without my engineer's hands, I'm stuck here, you see?
Everything I have designed, all that I have invented, everything.
But
don't care.
who is she?
Helena, when I was told that the mining program was to...
And is she...
Sure.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
we've been through
I
this.
don't know.
And you promise that once Helena has sung, you will give me back my automaton's hands?
I promise, my dear. You have my solemn word.
Well, I guess I'm going to have to believe you. Where should...
I have no idea.
This whole...
Right, okay. Hans. Right, hang on. I saw Christine when she would join the show after her father died. Probably heard her sing to her father about him sending her the angel of me. Oh, right, yes, yeah. I went, oh, I could work with this. Right, yeah.
You mentioned an automaton pianist, didn't you? Where did you find it?
I pieced it together myself, my dear. Except for the hands, that is. I admit that I underestimated the intricacy of this part of the design. A pianist's hands are very important, after all. But enough. Now he has a perfect set of hands.
Your passion
Oh, he was
amazes
born with
me.
it. Okay, I thought it
Have
was
you
always an
designed any
accident.
other automatons here?
Interesting.
No. Clockwork mechanisms do not interest me as such. I simply needed a robot capable of accompanying Helena Romansky on my huge organ. I adapted an existing model, a reject automaton secretary. I reconstructed it and adapted it to this new function.
An existing model, you say? Did you ever know Hans Vorarlberg? He was a kind of mechanical genius, like yourself.
He's not a genius.
Hans Vorarlberg? Yes. Or maybe... I don't know. No.
Oh.
Sure, I understand. The number of automatons still functioning in this abandoned complex is amazing, though.
My dear, one thing is for sure. For many years, I have been totally alone here.
You don't say.
That man ever
think why.
came to this city, he left long, long ago.
I don't care for the rest.
Please, excuse me.
So
Right. We've got to somehow get this damn pianist to play and the song to sing. We don't know where she is. Not that she's going to come here. We don't have like 3 weeks for her to turn up, you know. He won't like touch the record in there or anything like that. Let's go back this way. We're back, no problem. Oh yeah, I never did go in this way because I was like, oh, what's down this way? Oh, this is the shortcut out. Okay. Did we miss anything further back? Oh yeah, this is another... I thought this went straight into the mine. I forgot it's another elevator. Okay, no problem. Straight back down. Let's have a look at the pianist. Organist. He's an organist. He's playing an organ. Sorry. He calls him a pianist, but it's wrong. Okay, get up there. Right. Anything to look at here? Vaguely remember reading a Phantom where the Phantom used to be a violinist that someone tried to murder him in a fire and his face melted like wave. Oh no. Wax even. Right, okay. Damn dyslexic hands. You need some automaton hands. So what is the point of even zooming in on this? Just take the damn hands. God's sake. Stupid bloody game plot. See nothing going on up here except for that, and we can't have it. Okay. What the hell do we do next? Ooh, excuse me. Sorry. Yawning. Makes more sense that he was able to help Christine with music compared to traditional Phantom, who apparently just taught himself. Oh, really? Okay. Yeah, that does make a lot of sense. Wait, if there's two of these, does one of these happen to lead... Damn it, no, we can't get to the other one. Okay. I was like, I wonder if the other one happens to have more controls in it, but say like a monorail or something. But No, apparently not. Okay. I bet you Oscar's not going to be even the slightest bit of help. Do you see that weird black line? I don't know what that is. Something sort of appears as she stands up the stairs, and I don't know what it is. It just sort of happens so quickly, I can't tell.
How are you, Oscar?
Apart from the fact that I am incapable of drinking a cup of tea, of reading the paper, of scratching my nose, or even of adjusting my spectacles, everything is fine. Thank you for asking, Kate Walker.
Wonder Kid, apparently. Oh, okay. Really long they are. It's like in films when they have to make it look like someone doesn't have hands. Except obviously that's not the case here.
If it puts your mind at rest, Oscar, I absolutely do not need your help this time. Just take care of yourself while I'm away.
That's a request I'm happy to obey, Kate Walker.
Okay.
Right.
Good luck.
Yep, he's no good. Okay. So, we've got a screwdriver, which we could have used to remove the hands of the what's-his-face, but no, apparently not. We've got metal shears. We could have, cut the arms off, but no. Again, font not helping. Letters. Hang on. Not known at this address. Return to sender. Why did we take the letters? How good is that? Press cuts. Hands design. It's an idea actually. What is this specifically? See, I mean, this is all useful. We understand these bits. We've made it move and we've wound the train. But what is this? It says X. That's not useful in the slightest because, as far as I'm concerned, that thing has already done the work it needs to do. So I wonder why we would need to look at the leg. Is Achilles' heel? Maybe. Oh, if we take out the plug, he'll deflate like the Colossus. Oh no. Rockets. Oh no, that would be awesome. Megas XLR. Oh, the mushroom guide. We never did. Hang on. Indulge me a second. You can hear that noise in the background. It's my neighbour doing whatever power tool work he needs to do. That is unique to the mushroom. The substance significantly affects vision and enhances its acuteness enormously. This is exactly what we were meant to do last time, and I didn't read it properly or take it in and just ended up using the stuff to fix the problem anyway. Like, yeah, it worked. Okay. Can we phone? Well, we don't have any numbers, do we? No, never mind. Like, can we phone? We don't actually even have a number for work, do we? That's an idea. Dan, Olivia, home. Oh, Mom, office. I wonder if the office can help. Can they track her down? Find out what's going on? I mean... Oh.
You have reached Mawson and Lawmont Associates. We're sorry,
Mine's
but all...
busy. Oh, okay, call back later. She talked about a singer.
Hi, Mom?
Kate! What? Have you seen the time? Why are you phoning me in the middle of the night?
Sorry, Mom. I forgot about the time zones. Did I wake you?
Well, yes, it's the middle of the night.
Well, of course you woke me up. I was sleeping deeply, too. I simply got to get my beauty sleep.
Yes,
I've got an
Mother, you are ugly,
crazy day
horrendously.
tomorrow.
I'm sorry. It's just that it's real important and
Mary
urgent. I
Duncan.
haven't got a lot of time.
Well, if it really can't wait till tomorrow, Munchkin, come on,
Munchkin?
tell your mommy what's up. No way I'm calling Dan for you, if that's what you want.
Mom, listen, please. I seem to remember you're seeing a Marovich or something like that at the moment.
No. Malkovich, Munchkin. Frank
Yes.
Malkovich.
Yeah, right. So, but he's an opera singer, right?
That's right. They say he had the finest voice of his time, my dear. Imagine that.
That's just great. So then he must have
Go
known a
down the
famous
slap
singer called Helena Romansky. She's Russian, too. Please, if you can ask him if...
Listen, honey, if it's stars you're after, Frank knows them all. I'll just wake him up and let him tell you himself.
You mean he's...
Do you know this woman named... Oh, you do? Oh, Kate, listen, you're still there. Frank tells me he did hang out with a Romansky once, but it was platonic. You know those singers. She's a great soprano.
I could be heading to bed.
Great.
Of course.
Does he know where she
Thank you.
went? Does she still sing? Where does she live?
It was good to speak to you.
One
Take
second,
care.
Munchkin.
Have a good day tomorrow.
You know.
And sleep well.
Frank says she was very ill
That's
and
fair.
she
That's
withdrew
fair.
from circulation.
Maybe see you there then. Take care of yourself.
Oh.
Have a good night.
She went to rest in some spa somewhere. He thinks it was called Arrowbad, but it was 15
Arrowbad.
years ago and he's not sure. And, well, honey, when Frank wakes up, he always takes a little bit of time to get going, you know.
Thanks a bundle, Mom.
Thanks.
And Frank, too. You're both fantastic. Love you both. And thanks again. Catch you later.
Arrowbad. Okay. So again, maybe the office can get us the information. I don't know why we're doing this, but whatever.
The offices of Martin and...
No, okay. Maybe not her. Olivia. I don't know exactly who she is, but maybe she can help. It's not going to be Dan. We're not phoning him. Oh God, it's going to make us, isn't it? That'll be
You
the
have
worst thing.
reached Olivia Parker. I'm sorry.
What if we have to... Oh no. What if we have to speak to Dan and ask him to track some shit down? Oh. By the bullet. Let's do it. I hate using the phones in real life. This is really sad.
Dan Foster isn't around to take your call right.
Oh, thank God he's not there. Hang up. Okay, that's the only people we know. Okay. Right, so Arrowbad. Arrowbad. Okay. Let's go ask what's his chops about it. Maybe he'll understand what it means or, something like that. Oh, wait, I think it's her shadow. When she gets up there, her shadow suddenly transports to her. That's what that is. Okay. Sorry, welcome back, Dee Dee. Sorry I missed that. Wait, which way am I going? I want to go sort of that way. Is it beyond the train still? Okay. Yes, okay, it is. That's why I missed it. Right, okay, yeah, so we just had a weird conversation with her mother and spoke to... And this Frank that this woman used to hang around with was able to confirm where the singer is, or was, last he heard. Ladders? Oh god. Wait, we can't get a signal down here. What's going on?
Hello?
Did I wake you up? I can't sleep at all. This whole business just keeps turning round and round in my head.
What business, Dan?
But Kate, that argument we had, have you forgotten? I really need to talk
What
about
the
that.
hell is... Oh my god.
Oh, I guess we were both a little high-strung, that's all. But don't sweat it, okay?
Yeah, sure. Getting carried away never solves anything, does it? I must say I felt really dumb when I hung up.
Really?
Only then?
Yeah, I left the door to my office open and I was convinced everybody around heard me.
I'm so embarrassed, Dan. Please say I'm
So?
sorry to your colleagues for
Go
me.
back to sleep, Dan. Yeah, exactly.
It
No,
doesn't
fuck
matter,
off.
honey. Promise me that you will never put me in that state again.
What?
You're usually so delightful. I have the impression that this journey is putting more than distance between us.
No, it's not
Well,
the...
it's true. I'm living a whole load of new and amazing experiences.
Okay, I see. And still no Hans Vorarlberg?
No.
Keep me posted. You know how important you are to me. Hurry home, huh?
I'll
Don't
try.
Put me in that
Big hug, Dan.
situation again. Slap him. I'm dumping you and marrying Oscar. Oh god, no. I mean, We still have some standards, but Dan is way below them. All right, you twat face.
Director,
Ah, it is you, Miss Walker.
Director.
Oh, we never actually
I
gave our name.
think I
did we?
know where Helena Romansky is.
My God, you have found Helena? That is fantastic.
Yeah, and she said she wants you to come and visit her personally. You know, screw this whole thing and just piss off.
From my research, Helena Romansky is living in Arelbad.
Arelbad? Helena Romansky is in Arelbad.
You know the town then? You know where it is?
Of course. It was a famous spa resort. In its heyday,
Oh no.
Arelbad welcomed all the big wigs of the regime.
And
To be granted a stay there was a real honor. Today, the honor has gone, along with all the generals and colonels, all washed away with the sea.
oh, and so was she.
Sounds like a good place if you need to take it easy or convalesce.
I think Madame Romansky would be happier here. I think she'll prefer the peace and quiet here, the perfect tranquility of our little
It's not
town.
a town, it's a mine, you twat. Anyway. Anyway,
Please excuse me.
so how does this help?
I have to go now.
I think you don't know exactly.
So be it.
How has this helped? How has this changed anything? Can we ask him about this stuff? No. 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 What is the point of holding any of this in our inventory? Can we slap him round the head?
Make it so.
Make it Soviet. There's a nice corner to stare at till you starve. Yes, exactly. Soviet. I see what you're saying. Stab him. Right.
Director,
Ah, it is you, Miss Walker.
Oh, that was him. Okay. Right,
you know, I could get there 10 times quicker if you gave me my automaton's hands back. Then I could use my train.
Out of the question that I tamper with my pianist now. Please understand, there are still one or two finer adjustments that I must make before Helena arrives.
Okay.
Why don't you come with me?
Unfortunately, since my
Oh.
accident, I seldom
Right,
leave my
whatever.
office if I can avoid it. And it is not wise for a director to leave his city now, is
It's
it?
not a city. First of all, you called it a town in the first place. It's all definitely not a city. So,
Please excuse me. I have to go now.
So be it.
so we have to go there now? How? I mean, it's not like we can even control where. To the rat space tax. Maybe we can control where it is anyway.
It seems this monorail...
Control from somewhere else. Okay. Because you know, we're on tracks. We don't get to control that. I'm really thinking about the things we can interact with right now. And I'm just like, what? We've got two people to talk to. We've got an automaton that doesn't do anything separately. The organist. We got a monorail that we can't reach, isn't controlled. We've got him we can speak to, but he hasn't helped us in any fashion so far. He just mentioned about Harelbad. We're like, okay, fine. And he's like, you'll have to go there and get her. What? What are you looking at, Kate? God, hang on. I'm gonna UHS it. So we're in come. I'm cold little grad. I can return them. You saw someone running away. Get inside the building. How do I get to her? Can I move the train without his hands? Yeah. Oh, okay, hang on. It says after we've mentioned where Arrowbed is, we have to mention mission. We'll see what that does for us. I thought there would be so much repetition,
Director.
I didn't bother.
Ah,
How can I get to Arrowbad?
Oh, okay.
there is one way that you can. Here in the city, there are no suitable vehicles left. But that drunk old fool living up there, he'll have something.
What drunken old fool? You mean you're not alone? What's up there?
You mean you haven't noticed the space compound on the plateau?
What?
There's still some pathetic old soldier guarding it. But he's more interested these days in reaching for another bottle than reaching for the stars.
And you think this gentleman could have a vehicle for me?
I haven't the slightest idea. If you catch him on a good day, then maybe. But good days for him are far and few between. I wish you luck.
How do I get up to the space compound then?
There is a monorail that leads up to the Cosmodrome. When you are inside, I will activate the automatic pilot.
Found Baikonur? I don't know what that is. Am I saying that wrong and it's a pun I should know?
Okay, I'm going. Wish me luck.
I am counting on you, Miss Walker.
It seems like, for the fact that she is an educated individual, it seems like she's just an absolute walkover. She's a doormat of the, most prominent kind. And this, right, so monorail came into play here. Oh my god, is this Dan again? He needs a slap.
Hello?
Kate!
Oh.
Oh, that you? How are you?
Olivia. Great, just the right person. Look, have you heard of Helena Romansky?
Oh, okay. I wasn't aware
no.
of that.
Is she some Russian fashion designer?
No, she's a singer. I'm going to be meeting her soon. I've just got to find a way of reaching Arrowbad. Can you imagine how lucky I
You
am?
don't even know she's actually
Not
still
really.
there.
Well, what relation's this singer got with the toy case? You sure you know what you're up to, Kate? You sound really different, like you're changing or something.
What? Like you're changing?
Look, it's like this. If I'm going to get to the end of my journey, I've got to link up this singer and the director of the Comcalsgrad Industrial City. Don't worry, I know exactly what I'm doing. Why did you say that I've changed?
I don't know, just an impression. You sound more sure of yourself, like stronger, more confident.
Really?
And that's a problem?
There you go. Just takes one word and you're up on your high horse. I'm beginning to see Dan's point of view. It's
Oh, you
getting
go
harder
fucking
and
then.
harder to back you up all the time.
What does that mean?
Well, it means that I had a drink or two with Dan, because he wants to talk. He feels a bit lonely, you see?
And what's he been telling you?
It's been 2 days.
Nothing. He just has the impression you're slipping away from him. He can't see where you're coming from anymore. Like, we went to the movies the other day, and he said that you would have loved the film, but I told him that...
You mean you're dating my fiancé?
No! No, not dating, Kate. Just propping him up while you're away.
Mm-hmm.
All in a good cause. I can keep an eye on him for you at the same time.
Sure.
What would I do without you?
Oh, you're jealous. Huh. Well, that's a good sign. That means you want him. Now, that he'll be pleased to hear.
You seeing each other again soon?
Probably a skull, yeah.
Tomorrow night. He invited me to dinner at the Goldbergs. You don't mind, do you, Kate?
No worries. Look, I've got to go, Olivia. Take care.
screw the setup here. Just say, look, you please take care of, take him off my hands. Exactly, yeah. You just go do it. Tell him to stop phoning me and harassing me while I'm busy, and you can stop ringing me as well. How about you both just piss off and, I don't know, be annoying with each other. Good lord. Is that all we got here? A weird animal sound in the background. Pterodactyls? What's going on? Stop. Giant rocks, yeah. What the hell, my god. Okay, two different ways to go. Hydrate. Oh, thank you, Diddy. Noises? My bottle slurps. It's definitely the bottle, not me. What's this? Okay. I don't know what this is at all. I don't know what I was going to say. Like a parrot or something? But no, I don't. Button. Press buttons.
Doesn't look like that works.
No. Then what is the point of its existence? Oh, hang on. Is that... Can we see better from here? That means nothing. It's a blimp! Okay. God, right. Everything is rusting. Awful. Quick, get Oscar out here. Redeem yodeling time. No. Crazy. I don't know where that one comes from. Oh god. Actually, that's an idea. Thinking about that. We haven't saved. Bear with me. There we go. Oh. No one is missing out on anything there, don't worry. What the hell is this? Fridges? Falling over? No? Something further this way? I yodel a little. Oh, there you go. See, Toadus? It worked. What the hell is this? Hi, go. Oh, no, that'd be doubling back, wouldn't it? I feel like I'm running to, like, the end of a dead end, but we'll keep going. Oh, go. That weird slide to the bottom of stairs is very odd. It's clear this place was intact at some point. It's not half built, it's decaying. Why are the floor panels up? Who pulled them up? And it still has power, just like the factory. Do you think everything's nuclear run? Nuclear vessels. It's a clockwork blimp? What the fuck? Okay. Oh my god. Robot hamsters on wheels powering everything. Yeah, perpetual motion. Okay, so we've got this on, so to speak. Procedure centrifuge empty. It's a centrifuge? Okay. Blood samples? Wait, I thought this was to do with a rocket outside. I thought that was a rocket, not a syringe. Blood sample required, okay. What the hell are they doing working with blood samples? Unauthorized procedure. I like the fact that it translates it for us. Oh, I'm using my mouse to point at it. You can't tell. Translate. Over there. Okay, so not that right now. If it's moored outside, does that make it a Zeppel out? Sure. Why not? So all of this, and the only thing we need is a bloody blood sample. Hang on. Let's double check that's not... No, it's not separate, so that's all the same thing. Okay. It was a bit of a dead end, but we connected 2 cables and turned it on again. Woohoo! Nothing else down here. So is this the centrifuge? Oh, is it connected? What? No, surely not. That's not how that works. Downstairs has blood. Ooh, I bet he has lots of it. More than we could ever need. What was that? Are these the syringes? Wait, whoa, Jesus, that was a transition.
I need a key.
It barely intact. You do not need a key. Many there are, yeah. I feel like there's probably going to be like some kind of foghorn goes off or something and, you know, scares the crap out of all of them. Come on, Kate. Pump those chicken eggs. Wait, hang on. What was... This is all the same. Right, okay, that's all the same. Okay, just checking, just checking. Don't want to be caught out by some very small difference. Slowly stomp up the stairs. Okay. Ooh, what are we supposed to be looking at here?
I need a key.
Another one? Right, so it's just not on. We need a key. Okay. Is that tragic? Tragic news? Gang of 10 hooligans wanted to rob a closed store. The windows were smashed, but the poor criminals had to leave without any products or money. You see, they needed a key to enter. Yep. I love the sad face at the end as well. Oh my god. Okay, it's just him. He gets very drunk. Let's do a drink along. We'll just stay here. It'll be fine, I'm sure.
Excuse me. Sir, sorry to disturb you, but yoo-hoo. Can you hear me?
3, 2, 1, contact, and we have liftoff. Oh, holy
Well, he's very Russian.
A dame, a pretty dame on the launch pad.
It's fine.
Please, no need to worry, sir. Just do stay calm. I just want some information.
Watch what you're doing, sweetheart. We ain't got no information, no strategies, no plans to tell anyone, anywhere, anytime. Military regulations, you dig it, babe?
You dig it. Okay.
I need to get to Arrowbad, and quick.
You go ahead, soldier. I'll stay here and keep you covered. I got the supplies here. I got to keep an eye on them. Tricky job, too, you know. All these bottles.
How does he maintain this if he's constantly drinking? First of all, he'd be dead by now, surely. But where is it all coming from? So many people to murder. Yes, there is.
So many birds nesting around here. What attracts them all here like that?
Dumb birds. But at least a bird don't get bored, does it? See? They can fly. Them birds, geez, they can fly.
Sounds like you're jealous of them.
Well, maybe you're just right there. 'Cause sometimes I like to let Soyuz loose and watch 'em circle for hours on end. The birds, they crap themselves when they see him coming. Don't stop him coming back, though.
That's lost his
Soyuz?
eating.
Soyuz, ma'am. A silver angel. A savior who cleans our cosmodrome of them dirty rats with dirty wings.
Yeah, exactly. It's not flying, it's falling in style.
While I was walking around here, I noticed a very impressive airship. It's kind of strange to find such a ship in the middle of all these rockets. Does it still work? What do you use it for?
That airship used to take us all the way to the Arrowbad beaches.
Oh, that's handy.
And now we're grounded. For good. Mama used to say to me, son, aim for the stars and you might hit the moon. So I aimed for the stars, but all I hit was the bottle.
Nothing around here works? Everything's broken?
Well, of course not. Everything works perfectly. I may be an old Cossack alcoholic, but I ain't mad, and I
Cassock,
do my
not a Cossack.
duty.
He's
You're very good health.
He's a Cassock.
Thank you.
There's an art to fly, or rather a knack. The knack lies in learning how to throw yourself at the ground and miss. True, yes. He knows he has a problem, yes.
I heard that maybe you could lend me a vehicle or something?
A vehicle? All our vehicles were picked up and shipped out to the borders years ago. General's orders. I say, let us raise our glass to this finest soldier this country's ever known, little lady.
I don't mean to offend you, but I'm not in the mood for a drink right now.
And you'll live to regret it to your dying days, sweetheart. To your health, while you have it.
Sure.
Please, can you try and get a grip? I must absolutely find a way out of this industrial complex.
How do you get your boots exactly?
Jeez,
Who's supplying
me too.
you?
I've really got to get out of this dump, but not before I've had a little drink. Here, get your pretty little lips around this.
Yeah.
Vodka. Tell me what you think.
Do you have a vehicle to lend me? I think I'd even test one of your rockets right now if I had to.
Toast my rockets. Hey, pretty dame, I'll drink to that. Now, just a minute. We gotta need a special bottle for this special occasion. Something to blow you away.
Oh, yeah.
3, 2, 1, contact, and we have liftoff.
Okay, that's enough.
What was that?
I am drunk, I am
Did you
not
say
deaf yet.
something? Are our female comrades revolting or what? Oh, trouble on its way. Bottoms up. Power to the babushkas.
Fuck's sakes. He won't care about hands or the train, surely.
I was going to... Forget it, it doesn't matter. He's too drunk to help anyone
I
anyway.
don't think you'd noticed, no.
I'm not drunk. I have drunk. A little.
Sure. Ooh, bottle. Ooh, that glass had a real sort of hefty sound to it, didn't it?
Strange. Sure, I left a bottle or two around here. I gotta get some air.
Okay.
Wall's getting pretty tight. We'll think about that blast off later, huh?
Are you okay, Colonel? Are you sure you're all right?
He's fine.
Yeah.
He's...
Be
Push him.
careful.
Push him.
Don't lean out too far or you'll...
Go leave dentist an hour like a stable, solid adult and just... No, please, I don't want to breathe. Is he dead? No, I'm sure. No, surely not. Into the strider he goes. No! You'll be fine, Ranicore. I understand how much you dislike it. But it'll all work out in the end. You'll be okay. And in a couple of hours, it'll be done with. That's it, you'll be finished. Well, that's okay, a few hours. I don't know exactly how long your appointment's going to be, you know. But all you have to think of is by the end of today, you'll be done. You'll be fine. It'll all be over with, and you'll be thinking, that was a thing that happened, not is going to happen. Right, so it's been years we get so yelled at when a dentist that will take me is found. Well, yeah. Not that way. Only it's just 2 small cavities without anaesthesia. It's 2 small cavities. Don't they just add fillings for that? If anything. I mean, geez, I can't remember the last time I had a cavity, to be honest. I think the only thing I've ever had done is a couple of fillings. I had, like, a long time ago, I had quite a few teeth removed because I needed braces, and I have too many teeth, apparently, so they had to take a few out to make some room to adjust. But that's about it. I've had, altogether, probably I've had quite a lot of dentistry work, but I've had nothing for about the last... Hang on. I don't think I've... Well, I certainly haven't been since I left work, and that was that job, so we're talking about somewhere around about... It's been about 9 years since I saw the dentist, and it was about 8 years before that, so it's been quite a while. And he was when I went a couple of weeks ago for assessment. I expected a lot worse than 4 small cavities, 2 sessions. Oh, sorry, that wasn't to me, sorry. But I do remember you mentioning about how you had it coming up and you hadn't been for a long time because you don't like them. I'm saying for the clearly fact that I was... It's not, you're not a wuss, you are anxious about it, that's all. It's understandable. We'll have our problems. But the fact is, you went and it wasn't that bad. And you're going to be fine this time, I'm sure. If you only had 4 to do and it's, I guess this is what, the second 2. So you've already had 1 done. You'll be fine. Can't have been that bad before if you survive. Yeah, I think dentists are generally overrated once you get to a certain age. There's this sort of idea where you need constant, you know, to reward yourself with the appointment is over. Yeah, exactly. There's sort of this idea of like, oh, you need to have, you know, you need to be constantly reassured that your mouth health is fine. It's like, it's a bit like going to your GP and going, am I okay? And they look at you and go, yeah, you're fine. You know, that's how I see the dentist. I don't go unless I have a problem, although, of course, usually by the time you have a problem, they're so overbooked and so on, you can never get there before, like, you've got to have a tooth out or, you know, get an abscess or something. Scared of specifically, just general anxiety disorder, so anytime I go to the doc, it's total, oh, okay. It's general, not just the dentist. Okay, I thought it was just the dentist. Go bad. It's a short trip to your brain. Yeah, there is that. Yeah, true. With a root canal. Good news is that the anaesthetic is amazing. The bad news was that my wallet was a lot. That is also the problem. Even here with the NHS, you will not find an NHS dentist that will even take you most of the time, let alone have an appointment to treat you with.
I need a key.
God damn it! Has he got the key? Well, we don't have it, definitely. Downstairs. Was that the correct one? Yes, it was. Yeah, okay. Crazy good. The thing literally hurt less than brushing my teeth did. It was like 30 minutes away. This one who is, well, 30 steps away indoors, but even that seems far. Anna, I want you to run everywhere. I thought he would have, like, left a key behind, or he'd have one on him. Oh, wait, hang on, what's this? What did that do? So it's a valve of some description, but where does it go? What does it do? No additional payment from what is covered nationally, just like the NHS. But the appointment within weeks. Wow, that's astounding. Ooh, what's this? Oh, it's a huggy one. Okay. I love the fact that you replied to yourself with a heart. Hang on, so we turned a valve. What did it do? What's going? What's going where and when? Every day we go to the dentist in a while, because you're saying Medicare apparently is like swearing in church. You mentioned it, and the officers go, yeah, we don't want you. Yeah, that... Unfortunately, that's kind of the way we're going here as well. You should have it all covered by the NHS, of course, but it's being so massively underfunded that a lot of people are turning private, and it's an insidious creep. You can see it. You can see it coming. It's how they're trying to do it. And I don't wish to get like political here. You know, I won't break it entirely. But what I'm just saying is the fact that give it time. Enough people are going to go, well, do you know what? I've already been paying for private healthcare because, you know, I can't seem to get it public anyway. So what's the difference if the NHS doesn't survive? And then you go, well, that's the difference. The fact that you shouldn't have to pay for it, but you're willing to do so for convenience. You know, it's the same creep that we all get with, like, you know, microtransactions in games and the whole live service stuff. It's like, or streaming telly. You know, the fact that TV was available anyway, you're already paying for it by watching their adverts. Yet they want you to pay again on top for a subscription to it. And some of them, still you have a subscription and pay by watching adverts, essentially. You know, it's all about just creating a business out of something that's meant to be a public service. And it's how it goes. It's how it always goes. You just give it time. For convenience sake, it will automatically happen. It will go that way because people will argue, but not enough at first. And it will just slowly creep in, and before you know it, you've entirely lost the service. So yeah, so dentists are already that way, basically. Most people pay privately. If you want an NHS dentist, you're knackered. Because you can't even find the dentist that will do it, because they will get paid by the NHS, but they won't be able to charge as much as they can out of, you know, private healthcare. So they'll just have less NHS patients and treat them as a secondary service, basically. And it will go the same with healthcare generally. We'll see that happen. I don't want it to, but, you know, it's not like marching helps. Not the fact that not that you can march for much now anyway, because as soon as you start causing a public disturbance, they'll arrest you because they're allowed to now. Anyway, neoliberalism. Exactly. Twitch chat is weird. Doing conversations of viewing outside the web browser, it's always replaced the conversation with the original conversation maker, so it makes sense, but not one of... Right. Do you know, I have seen that a couple of times, like with different people, and I've always wondered, how do they end up quoting themselves? But that makes sense if it's just like a way it automatically jumps to the top if you're replying to an at. Okay. Fine with private medicine, but for comfort, like in a hotel like hospital, pay more for it. But in healthcare, at least anything altering life expectancy, non-cosmetic, should be fully reimbursed, period. Well, exactly. That's the thing, and that's how it's always sort of at least supposed to have been. But, you know, it's like apparently they are now talking about charging for ambulances purely because they can't, because the system is it's not overused, it's underfunded. That's the problem. The fact is they're going, oh, the demand is so high. The demand hasn't changed much. It's the fact that you have reduced the ability to cater to it. So so they underfund it, and then they go, oh, we can't possibly do it because it isn't working. What do you know, we'll pay someone else to make it work better. And then before you know it, it costs twice as much, but that money goes towards people they know or even into their own back pockets. That's the thing. It's never about saving money. It's always about making sure it goes to different people. More specifically them or their friends and family. So yeah, I mean, but, you know, things like ambulances, that's a slippery slope, and once that's in, you're a real way down. The workforce, and now the demand doesn't match the workforce. This is an unprecedented surprise because yeah, exactly. Anyway, sorry, I'm pissing about here. We need a key. I don't know where we get this key from. I keep toing and froing, thinking that it should be around here somewhere. What I've done is I've turned this lever, and I still don't know what it is. It sounded like water, but I don't know where it's going. If, you know, it's going anywhere around here. Wait, what are you doing? Stop spinning on the circle. Oh, on the spot, I mean, in the circle. You know, crazy woman. Okay, so it is funny the fact that we just picked up the bottle. We didn't even have to do anything with it. We just picked up a bottle and went, I'm going outside, and it fell over. There's no keys on the ground. Nothing around, okay. I go outside. Just have to keep looking around, I guess. Well, I can't interact with his, but it's not a corpse yet, but I can't interact with him at all, unfortunately. So I don't know where it's going. See this here, we turned this and it did something, and I don't know what that means. But yeah, his body is lifeless and unsearchable. What did we do? Oh, can we get his blood sample? I don't understand what the blood sample thing is about or where we put it. It doesn't make any sense to me. But for some reason, this whole system up here requires blood. That's a bit weird. And this looks like I should be able to look in it like another capsule, but it's not. It's just the way out. Just wondering if we've supplied something somewhere to anything useful by turning that lever. It doesn't look like it. Stabbing people until we find hands. Oh, if we could do that, I would have started a long time ago. Can I have your blood? Say nothing if you agree. It's perfect. It's perfect. Right, okay, nothing that way. Let's double back and see if we've changed anything further behind. That makes sense. So we turn this lever here. Still have no idea what it does. Going back this way. This looks like a rocket, although it also looks like it's attached to the ground, so I don't see how that helps anything. This led up to the bird in the tower. Was that at the top of this? Yeah, it looks a bit like a silo. So that's the way out. Oh wait, is this his silver angel or whatever that scares away all the birds?
Doesn't look like that works.
Okay, and this is like a horn of some description? Right, okay. No, she's just not interested at all. Means nothing to her. Okay. Okay, so nothing up here yet. Bird in the tower. Is that like... I immediately thought of like smoke on the water. Is that how that was going? So that goes that way. That goes up that way. There's nothing in the middle. Girl in the tower from King's Quest. Ah, okay. You've left me behind on that one, unfortunately. I only know the King's Quest games from bits I've seen people Let's Play. I can honestly say I don't recognise any songs about girls in towers. I feel like we're kind of reaching a point of pointlessness here. That is to say, when we get here, there's nothing new. You know, we're supposed to be moving further afield. And what I'm doing is also checking the stream to make sure I'm not missing any magnifying glasses. No, that's just that door. That's the monorail, isn't it? So, what can we? Wait, vodka. What could we possibly use the vodka for? The guy downstairs won't want it, will he? Airship is the only new thing. We're not going to. The director's not going to care about the airship. Weird how she does some of this. Okay. Okay, back up. Right, hang on. Where is the key for thingy? Right, okay. Found out where the key is. Turns out it is in one of the cupboards in the capsule. We needed to remove him to get to it. I have been in and out there like, what, 2-3 times? And I couldn't find it, so... Screw you, game. That's what I'm saying. So there's apparently a cupboard around here. I guess that doesn't highlight in any fashion. That should have a key in it. Is it up here? Is it down here? Is it up here? It is! Oh my god, okay. Oh. Prototype Program Management Committee. Object. Program XP25. Windows XP25. Vorarlberg spring-loaded launchpad project. Good lord. He had a hand in everything along the way. Comrades, subsequent to inspections over the last year, our comrades of the Government Space Commission have reached an unfavourable conclusion concerning the Vorarlberg project Program XP25. Here are their findings. The Space Commission is convinced that Hans Vorarlberg's research will yield no concrete results capable of serving the military interests of our country or of advancing its space program. It is considered that this project will only bring ridicule to our country and give a very poor image of our national space industry abroad. During the last few years, a long succession of fruitless attempts, Comrade Vorarlberg has clearly demonstrated the limits of his knowledge of mechanical sciences. Right, yeah. Consequently, we have ordered the irrevocable suspension of the program. It has been deemed counter-revolutionary, and we now withdraw all collaboration with Comrade Vorarlberg. This decision has been approved by the Supreme Soviet, who adopted with a clear majority the Central Committee Directive of April 15th relating to the definitive cancellation of the Vorarlberg spring-loaded launch project program XP25. Launchpad project program XP. The directive announces the provisional closure of the Komkolsgrad Cosmodrome and reassignment of Vorarlberg project program XP25 test pilots to other domains. That was 79. So it's been like 25 years-ish? Well, no, 20-ish. 20-odd. Good lord. Anyway. Key. Thank you. Good lord. Hang on, so... Yeah, so it still doesn't highlight with like any, what am I saying? Like magnifying glasses. So I'm still missing occasionally. Just because of that. Let's wake him up and then we'll call it the end. Because it's the 2 hours. Okay, key. You, key, in there. So where we've got... I assume we've got to move something? But I don't see what's where. Oh, we're moving him, not... Okay, right, okay. Ah, okay. Very weirdly specific. Swift kick will wake him up. Meow. Hydrate. Oh, sorry, I missed that. Thank you. Did you hear a meow? I didn't hear a meow. Did the cat wake up? Oh, no. To the trash compactor. Yes, exactly. We can but hope, Diddy. We can but hope. Apparently not.
What's happening? That's water you got there. Stop it! Now! You want me to drown?
Yes. Is that harsh? You peed yourself, jokes. I'll tell you what, before we get into the conversation, we'll call it there. We'll save it. What am I? There we go. That's what I want. Save. There we go. And we'll take that. Redeem pet the kitties. Oh, but well, I've got one next to me, and he's asleep, so I don't want to. Oh, God. It's all right. It's a pet from Diddy. He'll be alright. All right, there we go. He got pettings on his big fluffy belly. He's now looking at me like, "What the fuck are you doing? I was asleep." But he's all right. You'll be back to sleep in a second. Actually, I've got to feed you in a second anyway. You'll be waking up meowing like mad. Right, if there's anyone to go to on Twitch, let me know now. But there's no one on mine that who isn't, you know, just ridiculously big and wouldn't benefit in any fashion. Otherwise, yeah, we'll call it that. Jesus, do you know what? Whew. Cut back to there we are. Hi. So yeah, thank you everybody. We'll carry this on next week, beginning early next week, Tuesday, Wednesday, whenever I get around to it. And it'll be, I don't know what is going to be later. It won't be tomorrow. I'll always leave a day in between, so it won't be tomorrow. It'll be Friday. Have a good rest of your. Thank you. Have a good rest of yours as well. I hope you, yeah, just relax, take care. I hope it all goes well. Again, best wishes to your mum. And yeah, round a call. Look after yourself. Thank you for the stream. No, thank you. Yeah, take care, and I hope it all goes well. I'm sure it will go well at the dentist. I'm sure it'll be fine. Thank you, Todis. Very kind. Have a good night yourself. Am I missing anybody? If I'm missing you, I apologise, but thank you all for being here. I don't know what is on Friday yet. We'll come back on Friday with the thing. Thank you, Ife. Oh, why did that not work? That's supposed to be an emote. Never mind. That's what it's called anyway. Oh, there we go. Oh, is it just being a pain? Damn right. Chat, whatever. So yeah, I don't know what's happening Friday. We'll come back with something new, something different, because we finished Outcast, and yeah, we'll continue this early next week. Otherwise, seems like a quick sign out, but I think that's it. Yeah, take care of yourselves, everybody. Thanks again for being here. He behaved, thank you. We did not. You'll have to watch the whole VOD to see where. Oh no. Yeah, so yeah. All right, take care of yourselves, everybody. Thank you very much, and thank you all. Yeah, thanks again. So I'll see you in theory on Friday. Look after yourselves, and see you then. Take care. Bye, everybody. Bye. Bye.